And we're back, baby. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm getting to see here. We're back into the Expanse. Let's jump into it. Oh, well, I mean, we can jump into it when I get it right. There we go. Go away, NVIDIA. There we go. We're into chapter 3.
If you are receiving this message, it means you've found us at last. You've come, and with you comes the next great step in the evolution of humanity.
We have been preparing for your arrival for years, perhaps centuries. We have been patient. We know you have much to teach us. If you can hear my voice, whoever you are, welcome home.
Home?
It just repeats after that.
Who was that?
The head of the station, presumably.
Whoever he was, he's long gone now.
Yes, of course.
Generations ago, millions of Earthers tried to set up mining stations in the belt. Some of them lasted. Some died off right away. And some of them, no one knows.
Still,
I know no one.
a station this large, uncharted, and seemingly uninhabited? It's like nothing I've heard of.
What did the initial scans tell us?
None of the scanners penetrate past the first level, but there are no heat signatures.
No penetration.
activity except this
It's the
broadcast.
worst.
Looks clear.
Maybe. But we don't know who stashed it here. Or who else they might have told about it.
Not to mention, how the fuck are we gonna find it in there? The place is massive.
There was a line in the coordinates. Something about the first ones.
Oh,
Fuck does that mean?
the first
We'll know
ones,
till we
of
get
course.
inside. Arlen, Rayan, stay on the ship. Be ready to burn hard if there's any activity on the radar.
Burns so hard.
Sure thing, boss man. Good hunting.
Gotta burn as hard as you can.
Maya and I will head inside and search around.
Oh, so we can go alone. I'm gonna be alone, you know what I'm saying?
Cap! Be careful in there.
Okay, bye. I haven't gotten anything extra. No side quests have been completed, and that is so unfortunate and so unlike me. Granted, this is a very linear, progressive game, so it's not like you can just pick up and do them whenever. You kind of get one shot, or you kind of get like arguably a couple shots to get it. But once that, once you pass that stage, too bad, you're done. I've always kind of hated kind of games like that. Like, not like I hated those games, but like I remember Uncharted, like the collectibles. I remember I played through the entire game just naturally, and then I wanted to get the achievements, and of course you had to get the collectibles.
Exactly how old is this place?
Of course, it not being open world,
To be on any maps.
world,
Maybe 100 years?
you could only collect them as you go along, and if you missed it, you missed it. I went through with a guide. I still ended up missing one and still had to play the game like a third time. I mean, I only played
This
it like
is
maybe like
fucking strange.
40% of the way through or whatever, but the fact that I couldn't go back, it was a fucking nightmare.
Let's search for the command center.
Found it. Over here.
Okay, fuck us. No, literally. I mean, if you could. We're out here in
Never
space.
seen helmets this old. Crazy that people used to wear these into the vacuum.
So crazy about
An
that.
entire station, completely
Is
abandoned.
that something?
I can't even imagine what
No.
could have happened here.
Maybe we'll find out. As long as it's on the way to finding the MK core. The station is ancient, but the nav beacon is new tech.
Oh, that's not good. Unless we put that there, but I doubt it.
The aux power is on these breaker boxes. This sector is now powered. There are 3 total. Each should have its own control room like this.
3 sectors. I'll go ahead to find the control centers in each one. You keep scanning the servers for any leads.
Fine. Have the fun to yourself.
Damn.
I'll call you once I power up the next sector.
I mean, you are an engineer. Really want to be doing shit like that? Yeah, I know it's the other way, but now this game has me all. Granted, I don't have a secondary. Oh, did I just go backwards like an idiot? I think I did. I'm an idiot. Oh, let's see what's on Steam. Oh, something on my wish list is on sale, but that's not new.
This whole station doesn't appeal to me. But whoever said riches came easy.
Okay, it wants. Oh, okay, got it. Yes. I thought there was like a. Whoa.
There's a
That's
dead body here.
Creepy.
He
Is
seems
it
almost
Tien?
posed.
It looks like he's doing a tri-beam.
Do you think it's related to the core?
Shout out to
Don't
Tien holding back
I'll
Cell
keep
with
searching
his
around.
tri-beam. He fucking did it. That endeared me to Tien forever.
The last one?
I loved Tien after that.
What does this mean?
I leave this message having surrendered this sector to the vacuum to preserve my body for what comes next. Trust Dalton. Trust the signal. We will live again. The last one.
Okay. This group called itself the Cassiopeia Collective.
Cassiopeia.
Landed here in 2226. They were an unlicensed settler community from Earth.
What happened to them?
No clue. Nothing good, by the looks of it.
Isn't Cassiopeia a... What's the word? You know, when the stars are all aligned and whatnot. Constellation. It's probably a god thinking about it, but... Let's see. Cassiopeia, constellation. Named after the vain Queen Cassiopeia from Greek mythology.
The greatest score a scavenger has ever come across.
That's what he said.
So, what do you plan to do with it? The money, I mean.
I'll head back to Ceres.
You want to go back to the station where there's a bounty on your head?
With this money, I can make the bounty disappear.
How? By going to war with Dawes?
By making him irrelevant.
Money.
I'm going to build an OPA that actually helps Belters.
Oh. Okay. Straightforward, I like it. But I wonder... Oh, wait, it might be too late now. I wonder if I had done this, and then this, what would that have opened? Now I'm annoyed. And you just can't, when you do everything right, but it's not. And then once you do it right, you can't undo it. Because it's like, please don't tell me there was something I missed. Oh. Falota.
What happened?
Dead bodies.
Nice.
Many of them.
Hell yeah.
I'll head to the power.
I've seen
then we
more.
can investigate it
I'm
together.
not that impressed.
Now you want to include me? Fantastic.
Hey, maybe I shouldn't have slept
So
with
what
you.
about you? What are you going to do with your share?
I don't know. I haven't thought about it.
Filota, you must have some idea. You could pick a station to settle in. Set up shop as an engineer.
I could. I'd miss flying around, though. Maybe I'll buy the Artemis off Khan. You can call me Captain for a change.
Ah, this ship has had enough mutinies already.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not familiar with the Dalton principle.
Said
Something
such
tells me it's
something
not
about trust
exactly
Dalton,
accepted
so.
science.
The Dalton principle. Our galaxy, the Milky Way, is estimated to be 87,000 light years in diameter. Out of the 100 billion planets, 300 million have the properties for life. This is known as the Goldilocks zone. According to the Fermi paradox, intelligent life must have developed in our galaxy. Without bacteria or oxygen exposure, human bodies can remain free from decomposition indefinitely. Due to Moore's law, we can predict that medical technology will grow more efficient every year. This makes the potential for advanced alien civilizations or future human civilization limitless. Taken all together, the Dalton principle states that the resurrection of infected corpses in stasis by an advanced civilization, human or alien, is a question of when, not if. I feel like they're like I'm not an expert on any of this. I think Goldilocks zone is correct. I don't know about the number, but that sounds roughly right. Fermi paradox sounds wrong. According to the Fermi paradox, intelligent life must have developed in our galaxy. I don't think that's what the Fermi paradox says. I think it says that if it had developed in our galaxy other than us, then we should have seen it already. And because we haven't, that must mean either A, there isn't any, or B, there is, but there is a barrier that limits intelligent beings. Like once they get to a certain barrier, they end up just killing themselves off. If I remember correctly, I haven't looked into the Fermi paradox in years. But I think it's something along those lines. So, which, if I am correct, that actually counteracts the Dalton principle already. On top of that, Moore's law is not a law in the sense of it's just an observation. There's nothing that's like, it's not like the law of gravity or anything like that. It's just it's just an observation on technology. There's nothing that actually says technology has to keep growing double every year or anything like that. It also would mean nothing doesn't mean that all of a sudden they'll be able to resurrect people and things and whatnot. So sorry, Dalton's principle. I'm
Next
going saying
life
you're
goals.
wrong.
Strange lesson for children.
Next life goal. See my brother. See my mommy. Try swimming. Climb a mountain. Thank the aliens. Eat ice cream. Become CV General? I don't know what that says. It's SEEVE. And then it looks like a capital EAVY. Fight the bacteria. Ride a spaceship. Oh, Secretary General. I fucking knew it. I knew it. I should have just gone with my gut. And I was just like, nah. That That C looks like an E. It looks like a little tiny little loop that's kind of connected because when you get those fat pins, but you don't draw as big as you, or write as big as you should. So it gets a tiny little hole in there, if even one. Like, look, you can even see actually on the SE, the E there, and then the other E, there's no dot in between, even with the A. So see, it's SEE. But no, I had a tiny little, it don't matter. That don't matter. It's whatever. Oh. Target practice or cadaver. This looks like...
Bodies in the vacuum don't decompose. Guess that was the lesson.
But this isn't a body. This is a mannequin. Weirdos. Again, I don't think a mannequin is a cadaver. I don't think that's how that works. I don't know the exact definition of a cadaver, to be fair, but I'm assuming it's a corpse, a human corpse.
These aren't just coffins. They're designed to keep corpses in stasis, virtually forever.
Yes. Well, wasn't that the whole point of the vacuum of space, even though it technically sucks out all of your moisture and whatnot?
All of this planning and effort, just to prepare for their own deaths.
Although I do wonder if they put you in a vacuum sealed bag and you're dead, does that mean you'll decompose? Because I'm assuming his spacesuit that dude was in, the weird looking TN one.
Looks like they were pulling walls off the
out
station
TN.
to fashion these caskets. Big Pagal.
Because his suit is more or less, you know, it has a vacuum seal or whatnot. So my question is, would his body decompose?
Feels like grave robbing. Even more so
Assuming
than usual.
his suit never fails, the things never fail.
The historical value. These were some of the first
Because there's
people to try and
oxygen
survive
in
out here.
his
Does value pay well?
Beats me.
in his suit. So would the microbes or whatever eventually kind of start eating at his body and decompose him? Maybe just slower? I don't know. These are questions I wonder. Help me out, Hank Green. Love your work.
Reading this message, you
By
hardly
you.
know they've given up on surviving and are putting all their hope in.
By unanimous vote, the Cassiopeia Collective has decided to decommission all biomass recyclers and break them apart for materials. We thank all collectivists who participated in the hearing and look forward to a brighter future ahead. We have entered phase 3 of the realignment plan laid out in the last month's collective assembly. All regular mining operations have been suspended. Mining employees, please report to your post at regular call to be reassigned. Management will communicate new plans for breakdown and repurposing reconstruction materials. Once a suitable amount of material has been collected, we will commence phase 4 to begin construction of stasis coffins. Design have been posted in the comms hub for comment before next month's assembly. Oh, scan that. Always got to scan computers. Wonder, what was the difference between that computer and the other computers I didn't scan? Did it. Turn it on, turn it on.
You weren't kidding. It's like a crypt. I thought Belters recycled their dead.
We do. We don't get to be sentimental. We use every ounce of every resource we have. It's how we survive.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
So what do you think happened here?
Maybe the people here were abandoned and went mad. Who knows what else we might find?
Dear God.
I mean, there's definitely cult themes going on here. don't even know how you would recycle a body anyways, but you can't light a body on fire. Not like in a
There's no
sense
sign
of
of the
fuel
core yet.
source as far as I
I'll check
know.
the server here. Keep me posted on any more excitement you find.
Grateful to have company in here.
About last night.
Yeah, Cap. Tell us about last night. Which one of you made all those noises? Sounded like a coyo stuck on a...
Ah, Falota! Get off this channel! Okay, so now that we know that this channel is definitely private...
100%.
You can finally tell me that last night was amazing, and you'll never be the same again. I'm flattered.
Wow. Okay, good talk. Bye, bitch. I always feel the need to hit read even though I can read it perfectly usually.
I'd never let this happen to me. I've got my recycler all picked out. Huh. All these poor Sabakawalas, staring at the abyss for eternity.
I submit this recording alongside the station's medical records for future study. Though I take less faith than Dalton in foreign visitors, I have hope our tragedy will prove instructive to the burgeoning field of extraterrestrial immunology. The pandemic which decimated this station began as a standard Mycobacterium tuberculosis infection. I contend it was our antibiotic air filters which provoked the initial evolutionary surge.
Oh.
But it was the children born to this station whose stunted immune systems provided the fatal breeding grounds. I did all I could. In truth, we all did. But we had no chance.
No chance. The hands of the king are the hands of a healer, and so shall the rightful king be known. In loving memory of Dr. Armin Jahani, now that you are lost, we all are.
Looks like the medic was well liked.
Oh, good for him. Yeah, I already looked at that. Wanted to come in here. Ooh.
They were taking supplements to combat living in microgravity.
Wonder if it's the same stuff we take.
I doubt it. The only reason we survive now is because of what we learned from settlements like this.
So you're heading back to Ceres and leaving the Artemis without a captain?
I suppose that's true.
Damn. If I knew last night was a one-off, I would have gotten even less sleep.
I will miss you too.
Oh, for fuck's sake. At least call me a well-walla, or tell me how you can kick my Martian ass.
I will miss kicking your ass, well, Walla.
Thank you.
Okay, now I kind of get how it's working. I mean, not like it's hard or anything, but still. Eee. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, that was a major letdown. Yeah, say. Oh. Oh. Yes. Let's look at this.
You seeing this?
Looks like one of those statues you use when you're like drawing and trying to learn proportions and things
Their
like
stories
that.
were abandoned, just like they were.
What gets me is that there was no OPA back then. There wasn't even the word Belter. But as soon as they got out here, somehow their lives didn't matter anymore.
Huh. Well, if that's how you feel, welcome to the OPA.
I'm serious.
I'm serious too.
Aren't we all
OPA
serious?
isn't just for dock
Why so
orphans or
serious?
It's for anyone who wants to fight for a free belt. At least that's what it should be.
Looks different from the coffins in the upper sectors.
Logan
Maybe they built
Dalton.
it in the early days, before they ran out of supplies.
Another nav beacon.
We must be getting close to the core.
Maybe you are. Never go to the core. Swear I thought I saw another thing, like as I was fucking about, that was like, hey, look at this, like this. Mining charges.
Got some mining charges here.
Sounds like that
Looks
could be
disarmed.
useful.
Wait. How much do they look disarmed?
Disarmed enough. You clearly haven't handled many explosives.
Guilty as charged.
I guess. I don't know. Maybe I am a liar. It was something else. I don't know. Can we turn that on? Okay, let's just get to it. Oh shit, fuck me. I didn't even want to go that way. Maybe it was the nav beacon. Maybe that's what I kind of saw. Just figured I'd check just in case. I wonder what's faster, flying or running. Scariness?
Hey, with all this alone time you've given me, I've been thinking about something. Whatever this treasure is, the one thing we know is that it will change everything. No more scavenging.
Oh.
No more running.
That's the hope.
Yeah, I was like,
The thing is, I think if I had all the money in the world to do anything I wanted,
you don't know that for a
it would
fact.
be doing this. With you.
Oh.
Okay, not this exactly, but working with you to help build a better future for the belt.
Oh.
I want to be a part of it. If you'll have me, I mean.
Nope.
I'd be lucky to have you.
I already
So
had her
we
last
both-
night.
As long as you're sure that's what you really want.
I want to be a part of something that matters. And I want to be with the only person who's ever made me feel like I matter too.
Yes. Yes. This makes sense. This tracks.
Holy shit, this is beautiful.
Yeah, all those bodies, coffins. Gorgeous. I'm assuming those are all coffins.
It would be beautiful if it wasn't filled with dead Belters.
Bingo.
That shape at the bottom, I recognize it from the coordinates.
That's promising. Let me check the server for this sector, then I'll meet you down there.
Are we gonna fight zombies?
Okay, here's something. The sector's thermoscanner reports biometric presence. There must have been someone here.
They're still here!
Coming down!
No, stay back. Try to get eyes.
Try to get their eyes. That a BB gun?
My name is Kamina Drummer. I don't know who you are, but...
I know who you are! You're the pirate JP sent to take me out! Lousy in your scum! But you'll never find that sample!
Maya!
I see him. He has you pinned down. I'll try to direct you from up here.
Oh, great.
Okay, he's coming up on the left.
My left? Oh. Bitch. I missed. I didn't miss before when I took out like 3 or 4 of those guys.
Around to your left.
Gotcha,
Got
bitch.
him, but I don't think he's down. I lost visual.
Maya!
Wait, he's charging. Your left now.
Why is it always my left? And every time she says my left, I actually go, I hit left stick left. Oh, shit. That was on me. I mean, they're all on me. Ooh. You're dead. Sorry about it.
Wrist terminal broken.
Of course.
And he was running low on oxygen.
The hypoxia must have made him disoriented. He seemed to confuse you for someone else. JP?
Morgan?
His oxygen was so low, I don't think he even knew who he was shooting at.
I know he just tried to kill you, but... Poor guy.
He's so poor. He has no money.
This wrist terminal is too busted to search.
There's a hand terminal over there. Must be his.
I wouldn't have made it through that firefight without Maya.
We couldn't take an oxygen deprived person, really?
Wonder what this guy was doing down here.
Let's look around. He was obviously here for a while. Maybe...
Maddox. I dug up my old grad school notes. According to an epidemiology professor, there was an early Belter settlement at these coordinates that died out a century ago. Can you get us there? Let me know, and I'll coordinate with my UNN contact. We'll grab you later to discuss. Strickland's been watching me so closely since the announcement. We have to move fast. Ray.
There's a message on here.
You stole something from me. Luckily for you, my desire to see it returned is greater than my desire for revenge. This will be your only chance. Say I was open to it. My partner has other ideas. We know. She's already contacted the UN and their Shinabi. Luckily, some pirates got to them first. Pirates? Are they...
I'm stuck.
Don't worry about them. Just send me your location and hold tight. However you deal with your partner, my men will clean it up. This is why I love Earthers.
So this man stole the MK core, brought it out here with his partner.
His partner, who must be around here somewhere. Maybe they have the core.
Maybe so. As oxygen deprived as he was. You can just hang out for a bit. Guard the exit. The wolf will live with the lamb, the leopard will live with the goat, and the children will lead them unto salvation. Future traveler, we lay our beloved children before you. If you be healer, heal. If you be miracle worker, work. If you be pass through, and go in peace. Cassiopeia Collective. Interesting. I kind of like that. I like that kind of sentiment, you know? It don't matter, but still. They're dead.
Oh God. The first ones. They're all
children. It's a children's tomb.
Sucks.
They buried their children here first.
Oh yeah?
Couldn't bear the thought of recycling them.
Then they couldn't bear the thought of being separated from them either. So here they are.
Maybe so. Tomb of the Unburied. This coffin stands in memory of the first children lost to the illness that ravaged our station. Their bodies were tragically recycled before our minds were awakened to our greater purpose. Although they are lost, we hold them in our hearts forever.
So these people stole the core and ran here. And they hid their prize.
in a fucking children's tomb.
Well, sucks and all, but you know, what are you gonna do?
Some of the first children born in the belt, and this is the fate they suffered.
I mean, that's arguably the fate they all suffered, other than some were just recycled and some weren't. These weren't. They're all dead, aren't they?
Here.
What do you think happened?
Oh, is that his buddy? Buddy, old pal, old friend?
Let's find out. Guess they stashed it before they had their fight. It's not in here.
So they stole the MK core and brought it here. But then our security guard turned on his partner and shot her?
Seems right.
Oh. You didn't say there would be reading? Okay. 10 August. I commenced this diary for the benefit of future histories. I believe we are embarking on biomedical revolution rivaled only by the advance of synthetic nitrogen and CRISPR. Non-Sibi said omnibus. 11 August. I know this is the discovery of a millennia, but some of my fellow researchers have lost the plot. All they want to do is scale up the testing. Idiots. We have the potential to eradicate cancer, reverse cellular decay, bolster immunity against all infections. Must keep our focus. 22 August. The situation has grown tenuous. Dresden appears to have lost all sense of process and propriety. Rumor is that he is pushing a cognition enhancement modifier on junior researchers as a means of advancement. If he tries that shit on me, he will find an enhancement up his ass. Hell yeah. 2 September. Ask Strickland what he knows about the other teams here. No response. I know we're not the only ones on this project. What researchers are they hiding? What research are they hiding? What would they be insane enough to develop it as a weapon? The data are clear. This thing can teach us so much about biology, but it isn't ours to control. 27 September. Dresden wants to talk about human testing now. What the fuck? I can't even begin to account for the ethical dumpster fire that presents at this stage. that presents at this stage. Maybe that's why he's busy with his enhancement lobotomies. 28 September. The lab is being shut down. Resources to be transferred to the other projects. For what horrors, I can only imagine how to respond. 1 October. My credentials got me into the lab one last time. I took the core. I saw some of Strickland's new projects too. Dear God, these people. 2 October. I bribed a guard, Maddox, to smuggle out the core and get us off Phoebe. My contact at the UNN promises to set me up with new research team somewhere no one can find us. 9 October. Maddox's buddy dropped us off at an abandoned settlement. We were supposed to rendezvous with the UNN Ushanabi days ago. No messages, no response. What was I thinking? If the UNN can't handle this, there's nowhere safe. It must be destroyed. Maddox might protest, but I will convince him. He's a simple man, but not impervious to reason. Just need to find a furnace that burns hot enough.
Looks like this scientist contacted the UNN, and they sent over the Ushanabi.
But they weren't able to stop the word from leaking out.
Confidential. Do not duplicate. All individuals handling this information are required to protect it from unauthorized disclosure. Handling storage, reproduction, and disposition of the attached document must be in accordance with applicable regulations. Designation MK Core Lab 27 Phoebe Station. Experiment number 102AC singular cell testing. Research lead Dr. Ray. Abstract. It's clear that the sample is encoded with instructions, and those instructions are unknown, perhaps unknowable. Exposure to human biomass seems to activate it, although exposure to other replication mechanisms have proven effective as well. Most attempts to break down the sample's molecular bonds, exposure to solvents, disinfectants, and freezing temperatures have failed. Exposure to extreme high heat has shown some efficacy. Experiment 1, cellular exposure. Experiment 2, cellular wall degradation. Degeneration? Degeneration? I don't know why. Degeneration? Maybe I'm saying that wrong. I'm not familiar with that word. Anyways, not like I know a lot of words. Anyways, experiment 3, cellular replication. Experiment was terminated early when replication continued outside of expected parameters. Experiment number 107B, test subjects, Belter, unknown origin, duration of infection 4 to 6 days, results fatal. Experimentation 107B, human testing, research lead Dr. Strickland. Abstract, the sample is highly transmissible and with proper exposure maintains 100% infection rate. A greater amount of biomass is needed in order to further understand the sample's encoded instructions. Experiment 1, subject was exposed to the sample via cotton swab. Symptoms began within 3 hours. Subject was moved to exam room 4. Experiment 2, subjects were exposed to the sample via cotton swab, then immediately put through decontamination procedures. Subjects showed no symptoms. Immediate decontamination may be effective in the event of accidental exposure to staff. Experiment 3, subjects were housed in exam room 4 with subject number 1. Transmission began within hours. Subjects complained of disorientation, fever, and vomiting. After 4 days, chest and stomach pain were the primary symptoms, and subjects showed a pronounced aversion to the station's overhead lighting. Hibernation ensued shortly thereafter. Wow, look at that picture. What a picture.
The MK core isn't a treasure. It's a weapon.
Oh,
What
it's
kind
a
of
weapon.
I don't know. Something alive. And fucking dangerous.
So dangerous.
I have compiled evidence to show why this substance presents such a novel set of risks. I now truly believe we may be looking at an eschatological event. I thought I could deliver this sample to the right hands and develop an antidote.
Why not the left
but
hands?
I underestimated many things. All that matters is that I destroy the sample and pray the same will be done to the rest of this cursed substance.
Oh, okay. Good job.
So the
Good
MK
talk.
core is
Let's
some
do it
kind
again.
of organism.
I don't know. And neither do the scientists studying it.
Sounds upset.
And yet this company is pouring endless amounts of money into it. They're willing to kill to keep it secret, and now they're running human tests.
Not humans. Belters.
Hell yeah.
Belters who were lied to. Or tricked into agreeing to this, assuming they were given a choice at all. fucking inners. They found a weapon they didn't understand, and they brought it out here to play with.
Gonna quickly make a cup of coffee.
That's horrible.
It's nothing new. Just like Anderson Station. The Le Guin. Even these people. Left out here to die. Just another chapter in the story.
Got something.
What I miss?
Ready?
No. Not even a little bit. Oh, so you don't enter a code to unlock it, you just press the button. Oh, is that the core?
We found it.
Well, that was easy. I say burn
And
it.
now we're going to destroy it.
I agree. Destroy it with fire. Ooh, risky. I wouldn't have taken my helmet off right away. Are we back on the ship? I'm assuming so, because we're taking our helmets off. See, now I'm not trusting Virgil so much.
We'll reach full burn in about a minute. What are you going to tell the others?
I feel like both of these. I don't know what are we gonna tell them? It's too dangerous? Or are we gonna tell them we have to protect the belt?
That the people with the money to buy this are the same people who would use it against the belt.
Unless we don't sell it. Hear me out. Whatever this is, it could still be everything you need to help the belt. What if we kept it?
As a weapon? Or as a bargaining chip?
Call it what you want, but no one would mess with the OPA if they knew.
The OPA doesn't work that way. It's 100 factions with 1,000 goals. The OPA would
Yeah, I say we destroy it.
Why are you so sure of that? You're talking like an inner.
I'm talking like someone who knows the OPA. Who knows men like Doss and what they do to stay in power.
But the belt may never get a chance like this again. You can't just take that away.
Yeah, I can.
You don't get it. You may have bounced around in zero-G for a while, but you don't understand the belt.
Not the route I would have gone.
Hey! What don't I understand?
Belters always look for danger. Broken air filters, leaky reactors, anything that could mean danger. And this... it's a disaster waiting to happen.
Well, are we handing it to her?
Think about it. Not like a Martian, but like a Belter. From everything you've seen out here so far, how do you think this really ends for us?
From what I read, it didn't sound good. It said 100% infection successful. And what was it?
Let's do what we have to do.
And fatal. Not something I'd want to fuck with. And is that...
Rayan, what are you doing?
See, Baratna? Told you we couldn't trust her. Hand it over. Now!
Well, this was unexpected.
And that?
Arlen, listen to me.
I'm so confused.
That is a death sentence. You'll never be able to unload it without getting killed in the process.
See, that's your issue. No faith in your crew. I already have a buyer on series.
Ah.
Damn it, Arlen, you don't understand what you're doing.
You always think you know better than everyone else. That's how you always end up here, yeah?
I don't know what the fuck your plan is, but you can't just take over the ship and throw Drummer in the brig.
No brig. Airlock.
What do you mean? Just got to head back to Ceres and...
Tinsha! How long is the trip to Ceres? Huh? 2 weeks? 3? You want to stay awake the whole time? Until we sell this thing, she'll be trying to take it back. Stubborn or walla. Never knows when she's lost.
Oh my god.
No, there has to be another way.
As long as she's on board, it's still her ship. You think Maya and Virgil will take orders from us while she's around? Even the fucking pilot likes her.
Hell yeah. We won her over.
Way to finish this. Take her to the airlock.
So they're just taking command of the entire ship.
Trust me.
What if he's like,
Sorry,
trust me, and then puts us in there, and then we're just dead?
I wish I could stop Arlen.
Then let me. Give me the gun.
We don't need the gun.
That's the only reason I'm alive. The only reason I got off Vesta.
Thought I was trusting you, and you're still putting me in the airlock?
I can't let you hurt him, but I won't watch you die either.
Stand to be apart from your girlfriend, can you?
You son of a bitch!
Oh!
Let me go!
What did you do?
Sabaka nearly bit my ear off. Would have clawed my eyes out next.
Wait, she isn't a part of this.
God damn!
Put it on. We can make it to the station and send a distress signal. Hurry.
I'm the one with the bullet in me. You take it.
You'll be fine. We both will.
I can't.
Stop! We don't have time and I won't let you die.
We die
I said I
together.
would do anything to help the belt. And nobody can do more for the belt than you.
We're already dead. Already dead. She's already dead. I always forget what happens to you in space, but like, doesn't all the moisture evaporate from you like within seconds?
Come on.
Is she dead? Is she oxygen deprived? What's going on?
Come on. No! Come on.
Bye, ship.
Maya, please. Maya. Oh, Maya.
Here, that is the weird thing about if you ever cry in space is, you know, usually it's gravity that takes the tear and removes it from your eye. Whereas when you cry or your eyes water in space, it just literally pools there in your eye. We did it. That's it. It's the game. Good job, team. All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it for me today. Thank you for watching. I haven't looked into Twitch, so if you're watching this on Twitch, I mean, hey, please go ahead and hit that follow button. I do know this will be uploaded to YouTube, so please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and that's gonna do it for me. And I will see you guys, I guess, next Christmas. I'll see you Christmas. All right, peace, guys.